horror hounds. Welcome back to Sheeby Jeebies, the horror podcast for fans, by fans, and about fans. And today we're doing a special Halloween Kills review because everybody else is, and let's just hop on the bandwagon. But at least I brought Tall Chris along for extra commentary.
Yes,
it's been a while.
It has been a while since I've squeezed myself into this closet.
Yeah, the last time we did it was for The Sound, which was terrible, and then the file got corrupted, and I just didn't have the heart to try again. Which says a lot about my life.
Oh, I watched The Sound for nothing?
You did.
Ugh.
I'm sorry. You're married to me, so you're stuck doing this. And we're back in shaky cam mode, so everybody bear with us. I'm trying not to breathe and jostle the laptop. Halloween Kills was a pretty decent Jason movie.
Yes. As I posted on Twitter, hashtag Halloween Kills, Jason Lives.
Yep. Hashtag Halloween Kills, my hope for good mainstream horror movies. And, I mean, I didn't hate it. I disliked 2018 a lot more, but I don't like Laurie Strode. Laurie fucking sucks. She's just a fucking lame character in so many of these movies. She was decent in H2O because at least she was doing shit. And she goes, and she's legit just gonna take on Michael Myers. Resurrection, she's off pretty quickly. But she has maybe 1 to 2 minutes of badassery, kind of tying him up by the ankle there, before she gets thrown off the roof and stabbed in the back. Well, stabbed in the back, then thrown off the roof. But 2018, because we're missing so much of the history between 1 and
everything.
2018, because we're missing all of that, and we've just erased it, and we're not even assuming that they're related. It doesn't feel like there are any stakes, so it's like, Laurie, I'm sorry that this happened to you one night 40 years ago, but bitch, get over it. And also, don't parentify your child and traumatize her to the point of, like, being in fear all the time. Like, that, you're a bad mom. You're a bad mom. I don't have any sympathy for you. So, get fucked. I don't know. I mean, I kind of like H2O Laurie better than 2018 Laurie. Like, at least she's, like, dealing with her shit the best way she can and carrying on a normal life. Anyway, that's not Halloween Kills. That's 2018.
Yes.
That's a different thing. And so it just, we're still carrying on from the end of that, where she's, blown Michael Myers up, and she and the kid, she and her daughter and granddaughter are getting away on the back of that truck, and Laurie's got her guts hanging out of her pretty much. And she's got to go into surgery, and she spends pretty much she does spend the entire movie in this hospital.
Yes, laying in bed.
Yeah.
Or she gets up for a few minutes, then injures herself again to go back and lay down in bed again.
Yeah.
Actually, no. When she gets up, she overdoses herself in morphine.
That was great. Yeah, she had just gotten out of surgery for her guts, and, she's already whacked out on pain meds, and then it's like, I'm gonna get up and kill Michael Myers, and she shoves a full syringe of morphine into her thigh. Like an asshole.
Yep.
So, that's great.
I mean, that makes sense, though, when you're while she's on activity yogurt all the time, because morphine slows your bowel movements.
I thought you were joking about that, but again, you have the most medical experience out of, me, you, Mark, or Chelsea.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So, yeah, we went to go see this with a couple of friends, and that was the best idea.
It made it better.
Yeah. I only had one goal for this. I just wanted to be entertained, and I was, but It definitely helped having good company there. Also, it's always fun to hang out with another tall person for Chris, especially if he can swap clothes with them, which has happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know if there's really a lot to say about this movie as far as the plot, because it's just like scenes strung together.
It very much is. It very much feels like multiple directors try to do different scenes for their own stuff. But yeah, it just moves around. It tries linking all the different super gory kills in between little kind of like dialogue scenes. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
The kills are fun. The kills were cool. The only redeemable characters are Little John and Big John.
That's saying a lot because as soon as I heard about those two, I was like, why are we putting this much comedy in my Halloween movie? Why is this necessary? And also, it's like, Michael McDonald, the last movie I saw you in when I was really excited for something that I saw in the theater was Ghostbusters 2016. And that was box office poison. Well, maybe not box office poison, but it was bad enough to not get any further sequels, which is fine.
Yeah, I let that phone ring and it answered the call.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's like, Michael McDonald, just, if somebody wants to reboot Mad TV, go do that. That'd be great. I like you just fine. Just please not in my Halloween movie. That's all I'm asking. But yeah, I mean, it was funny because I thought, the whole Big John, Little John thing was a take on Dave Rubin and his husband, since they have the same name. Yeah. Oh my god. I would have... But it was not. It was just, just a funny coincidence. Although I did enjoy that whole sequence where it's like, there are all these random gay jokes that you wouldn't necessarily pick up on. Like, there's a pumpkin in the closet, and then Michael pops out of the closet later, and I think there was one other one that we missed.
I mean, there was the two knives. Big John had a tiny little knife, and Little John had a regular sized knife.
Yeah, I think that, at first, when they're trying to defend their house.
Yes.
So, yeah. I mean, the kills were good. Big John just gets his head crushed in.
Yep.
But it's not fantastic. It's sort of like, you see the eyes go, and then the head crumples, but then you see the eyes go again, the head's intact. So I was like, ah!
Yeah, his head sort of exploded.
Yeah, sort of. Just a little bit. What were the other... Oh, there was another good kill, which I'm sure a lot of people are talking about, where Michael Myers opens this car door, hits this lady's hand as she's trying to shoot him, but then it bounces back and she shoots herself.
Exactly.
That was pretty great. I did an audible, ugh!
Yeah, I laughed. And I was surprised Michael didn't do his little head tilt of like, oh, how do I do that?
Yeah, there was a lot of, like, it felt very Jason Lives in parts, because, like,
yes.
Michael was surprised that he did stuff, because he was like, I didn't realize I was that strong.
Yeah.
And the kills did get a bit goofy at points.
Oh, yeah.
There's also some completely unnecessary shit with Tommy Doyle, which, I mean, why? It was like we were already doing Lonnie Begins, bringing him back, and seeing his backstory, but then, it's like, then we had to then it was the fucking Tommy Doyle show over here, where he incites a hospital insurrection, and causes at least half the people of Haddonfield who are in the hospital at that point, to go chase after the guy that they think is Michael Myers, who's the other escaped inmate of Smith's Grove. And this poor motherfucker, who doesn't look anything like Michael, he's like a foot shorter. He looks like the Penguin.
Exactly.
Yeah, like...
It's like, could the Penguin be the Batman? I mean, the Batman wears a mask all the time. I don't know. It's like, no.
Yeah, and they go and they terrorize this poor motherfucker, and he throws himself off out of a window.
Yep.
And kills himself. And it's like, well, good job, Tommy Doyle, you stupid motherfucker. Luckily, he dies at the end. The same with Sheriff Brackett. And you know what? I would have preferred more Sheriff Brackett over Tommy Doyle. Like, can we just we could have given him more story.
Yeah, true.
And I would have felt worse when he died.
But most of this movie very much felt like, hey, remember those background characters from the first movie? As in, like, the 1970s movie? Well, here they are back again, as like, dealing with the same shit Laurie did. Only they drink their depression away as opposed to watch Rambo over and over again for training.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, let's see. And yeah, Lindsay Wallace was there, but also Marion Chambers was there.
Yep.
So that's a problem, because we were sitting there in the theater and you see a portion of the movie where Michael is dragging Marion Chambers out of the car. And maybe I have to go back and rewatch this, but you said it was from Halloween 2.
Exactly. And in the credits, they put the credits scene, like, as in, like, they put the copyright dates for the movies they used. It was Halloween 1 and Halloween 2. So that scene with the nurse was from Halloween 2. even though Halloween 2 doesn't take place in this canon.
It doesn't exist! What the fuck are you guys doing? So fucking like, and honestly, like, I'm not the biggest Halloween fan, so I'm probably going to be a lot kinder to it than the diehard fans. But I can imagine there are probably some diehard fans out there sitting there and having a fucking aneurysm about it, and I don't blame y'all. I'd be just as mad if like this was happening in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. I would go full Mr. DiMartino from Daria with the eye that just goes ah. So, and I expect that to happen to me one of these days. Like, something's gonna make me so mad that in a horror movie, my eye's gonna be just, it's gonna bulge out and it's never gonna go back in place. And it's only gonna be the one eye, so it's not even symmetrical. Like, I won't even look surprised all the time. I'll just look like a crazy person.
Oh, crazy, yeah. Um, but overall, though, like, I feel like this movie suffers from the fact that it's a Halloween movie. If it was something else entirely, it would be fun.
Yeah.
But we are too busy trying to shove canon in here, as well as we're trying to make all the Halloween movies make sense in this new canon.
That doesn't even make it doesn't even work. Also, like, I don't know what they're doing in this universe. I don't know what this movie was except for a bunch of fucking scenes.
Yes.
There is, you know, obviously everybody saw the whole thing with the silver shamrock masks, and everybody is like, "Ooh, maybe we're gonna get Season of the Witch and Halloween Ends." And yeah, I think that's kind of the route we're going. But you know, hear me out while I go full Pepe Silva. But I do need confirmation on this if somebody has Peacock and wants to go back and rewatch it. Excuse me. There's a scene where Dr. Sartain's body is seen in the hospital, which also random penis.
Yeah, no, right?
I was like, surprise penis in my Halloween movie? Okay, but I mean, this is not what I really came here for, but thank you for the penis, I guess. So, I'm pretty sure his toe tag said 1023 on it.
I didn't get a good look at it, but...
I mean, maybe that's just because, like, I know it's your birthday coming up, and I'm just like, oh my god, 1023! I think maybe it also might be my mind looking for connections, but if somebody can, like, verify that and say, hey, you're wrong or you're right, cool.
I think you're looking for actual plot development.
I think I'm trying to make connections that aren't there, but I really want to be.
Kind of like everybody's in 2018 is like, why is he, Michael stalking her? That's one thing I enjoyed about the end of this movie.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny. As far like we'll get there in a second.
Yeah.
I wanted to touch on Dr. Sartain though, because I mean, all I could think of is like, man, Dr. Sartain's evil, and this was before he got killed in 2018. I was like, is he part of the Curse of Thorn? And then the whole, if I'm correct with the 1023 on the toe tag, that's when Season of the Witch starts. Mm-hmm. It starts on Saturday, October 23rd. So are we doing a combination of Season of the Witch and Part 6, Curse of Michael Myers? So it's going to be like one of these things where it's the Curse of Thorn to open the gateway, and then it's like maybe Laurie has to sacrifice herself to kill Michael and close the gateway once and for all. Honestly, if you gave me that, I'd kind of be okay with it as long as I don't have to sit through another goddamn Halloween movie. I'm sorry, I've watched 10? Has it been 10? I've watched 11 Halloween movies this week. I am teetering on the edge of sanity. Anyway, what were you going to say about Laurie?
Oh, Laurie at the end, yeah. Where, Officer,
Hawkins,
there you go. Is basically like, yeah, Laurie, it's not about you, you dumb crazy bitch. Dr. Sartain drove Michael to your house. That's why he was there. He wasn't stalking you. He was literally driven there. So it's not about you being the final girl. It's literally happenstance.
And then it just Michael just wants to go home. And
exactly.
Yeah, Michael just wants to go home and stand in the spot in his sister's room and look out the window. And again, because I'm a conspiracy theorist, if we're going to be doing Curse of Thorn and Season of the Witch, I guarantee you that window is sitting on some sort of weird set of coordinates that have something to do with the Thorn constellation. or whatever the fuck. Not the Thorn constellation, really. Shit. I was just looking some of this up.
Oh, they're Orion.
Maybe, yeah, I think it's the Orion constellation, but I don't even know if there's like a good way to connect that with Samhain. Because again, it's like a 5-minute Google search. I haven't done a lot of homework on this. But that's where I think this is all going. But hey, you have to give them credit for doing the callback to Halloween Resurrection, because, you know, as soon as Michael's done killing off Laurie in that one, he just goes home! That's it! He goes home, eats rats on a hot plate, little bit of fennel. Mwah! Chef's kiss good. What are we doing?
I don't know. The whole series really comes down to he was upset his sister got that room he wanted.
Yep. You know, he just wanted to jerk off into the void.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and Karen dies.
Yeah, Karen died. I mean, nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody does.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she had some moments where she was badass, but I also like Judy Greer, and I would like to see her get paid for more roles. This is not her best, but yeah, whatever. Fuck it. But yeah, even when Karen got killed at the end, I didn't really feel anything. I don't feel anything for most of these characters. So I don't know. The score was good.
Yeah.
I actually, you know, I did notice it in parts. We listened to a couple of the instrumental tracks, and they're pretty banging, man.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I would listen to that on vinyl in a heartbeat.
Yeah, John Carpenter did a good job quitting being director and becoming a musician.
Oh, he's always been that.
Yeah, I know.
It's just
movies were his avenue for his music.
I'm not sure what came first, but
his music career. Because he was in a college band with the first.
He got kicked out of the first iteration of the Carpenters.
No, it was some weird band name I can't remember. But like, I know it was him. His keyboardist was the original Michael Myers guy, the actor, and the other guy was like one of the writers, I think. Yeah, they were all college buddies.
Huh. All right, I'll take it. I mean, I haven't heard a bad John Carpenter score.
No.
But then I've never seen Ghosts of Mars. But I don't know who scored. If he
I don't
scored
think he
that
scored
or not.
that one. I think his name was there on the check.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like his name's there on the check. But, you know, again, these are just my opinions, shitty as they are. And, I mean, I'm gonna be still digesting this for a while. But I got entertained, but this isn't a Halloween movie. This is a Friday the 13th movie. Sorry, guys.
With a little bit of Lord of the Rings.
A little bit, but more Friday the 13th.
More Friday the 13th.
More Friday the 13th. There is a scene where Lindsay is hiding behind a tree from Michael Myers. I'm like, this is just Jason. That's when it kicked in.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Do you have anything you want to add about this?
Not really. I mean, once again, fun. I mean, but not Halloween. It's like everything the first movie wasn't. Which was not good. I mean, like, everything the first movie was, this movie wasn't, kind of thing. I'm trying to properly portray that.
Well, I mean, this movie did have more gore than the original.
Yeah, way more gore, way more kills, way more just kind of like everything to the extreme. Michael wasn't this like living creature that was come kill people. It was, oh no, it's an unstoppable force.
Yeah, and again, this is just why the original works so well. You're projecting your own fears onto a blank slate.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we lost the plot. Like, we lost the plot after 2, maybe. I mean, 3's kind of outside of the universe, but fuck it. Anyway, feel free to share your comments, questions, or concerns in the. Well, I just said in the comments. Holy shit. You know what? Never fucking mind.
Those writing things down below.
I'm not even gonna bother. I know, right? I'm not even gonna bother encouraging you people to interact with me anymore. You know what to do. It's fucking YouTube. But until next time, get your ass away from that house!